We're going to be focusing on gold and the NASDQ today. It's non-farm payroll. Um, non-farm payroll in 15 minutes, but I am seeing a potential buy setup right now. So I'm just going to get this sorted. Um, Gold, 15 minute. There we go. Open cup. Okay, so we're getting gold buy set above the previous 15-minute candle high. Okay, above the previous 15-minute candle high. I'll explain why in a second. Let me just check the price. So the high is 33.46.72. 33.46.72. So I'll put it at 95. Okay, entries going in. So entries in. I will share the chart with you in just 1 second, guys, while I'm just getting set myself. I'm going to take 60% off at T1. Okay, there we go. Right, let me get that can go. Okay, right. So this is why I'm looking at it. In fact, let me just share the MT4 chart while I do that first. Guys on YouTube, hello. Right, Cleggy, how you doing? Tole, we need to Kaylin, Bogdan. Seeing quite a few familiar, I was about to say faces, but more names. So, how we doing, guys? Yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Oh, let me just change the display on um, TikTok. Bear with me, guys. So I've got a buy order. I'll show you the buy order I'll put it on trading view while we're waiting for it. It's just above the 15-minute high like this. Looking for it to run up into here. There we go. All right, TikTok's finally allowing me to change screen. There we go, guys. So the purple line you can see is 10 pips above the high of the entry price. The extended target all the way up here at 33.53 is of the extended target. Okay, so we're about to get triggered. Okay, I'm triggered. So I'm just going to move my stop up. So I am long gold right now, guys. I am long gold. Today's been a huge day. Today's been a huge day. So probably, in fact, shouldn't have moved my stop up just yet because we didn't go in blue numbers. So stop should really stay underneath this swing low. Hi, Fenton. How you doing, buddy? Um, yeah, so buy orders in. We're looking for 10 pips and break even. Looking for pre sort of like comics, non-farm news come in, push price up because obviously, look, we'll see what happens. I've been a little bit aggressive pushing price up already. Um, Probably an error on my part, but look, if it's a loss, it's a loss. Uh, where's my phone? Sorry, my phone. I thought I could hear it. Oh, sugar. Yeah. Oh, questions? No questions. Yeah. So I do have a buy order. This is the trade that we're looking at essentially here is the market is. Oh, for fuck. Spencer, come here. Why does someone have to buzz as soon as start a live stream? Steve, oh, go on, out you go. Dog, dog loves it when the bell goes. This is MetaTrader MT4 Mant do. So yeah, we've gone in a little bit early ahead of yeah. Well, I'm in a losing trade at the minute. This is probably a little bit aggressive on the basis that it's just a 15-minute candle coming off the support. But I've had an unbelievably crazy morning. If you check out the socials, uh, banked some serious pips this morning on gold. So I'm prepared to risk a little bit of the profit leading into today's NFP. Now, because look, at the end of the day, we have a lot of clear candle space above the highs. In fact, we've got 60 pips above there. I would have liked this to have been at least 4 or 5 pips in profit leading into the news. We'll see. We've got about 20 minutes to go before the news comes out. I still like it, and I'll go through the setup um, after we either get stopped out or we can get to break even. What I am going to do just as a, oh, why is that not working? Okay, so break even trigger's not working. I'm going to have to shut this down. Never mind, I'll just have to do it myself manually. Occasionally there's a system glitch, which usually comes with leaving the computer on a little bit too long. Hey, we are on fire. Yeah, it's been a massive morning. Um, if you followed the free channel as well, I did post the setup in there. We literally caught all of this and had 3 trades in there, so it was absolutely superb. And just about to get stopped out. Uh, what's that? 44. It's not too bad. Should we buy? No, don't buy. Late to the party, do not buy. Yeah, we'll see what happens now. But basically, the setup market has rejected this support level here, right? Market came down, buyers came in. Next candle came lower first and then broke the highs. So this is what I call the bow and arrow. So if something goes back, you need it to go back before it can project forwards. So whenever the market goes lower and it's rejected a support area, if we go back across, I don't just buy for the sake of buying. I have rules that sit around this. So we have to see buyers come into the marketplace. We saw buyers come into the marketplace. The next candle has to go down before it breaks the high, which it did. Um, and we also need to have clear candle space to the upside, which we do, 60 pips of it. So ultimately, all the rules were there. They were all met. We just now have to sit and let the market play out. One thing I did was sorry guys, come on. Now, one thing I did on this one was I moved my stop up a little bit early on the basis that it got triggered. Now, I always like to do that usually when I see about 2 pips. I see a blue number of 20 and then I do it then. I was a little bit eager on this one, but again, I don't mind being eager on this on the basis that we're coming into news, so I'd rather save some money first. What do you think the news will be like? Based on yesterday's news, I wouldn't be surprised if it's bad data, but who knows? I'll trade afterwards. I don't mind trading before as long as I've got time to get to break even. In this case, stopped out. And there we, oh no, yep. Well, I don't know how that didn't get stopped out. It looked like it was, do we see any? No, it's gonna go. There we go, gone. So listen, handed a little bit back of today's winnings, which it's not horrendous, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. Was I a little bit eager? No, I would have taken it every time. Do I trade before news? Yes. Do I trade during news? No, not unless I'm already in the trade. Um, I think I would be, if the news is going to be bad, we should see gold push higher. But look, again, I'm not a, I'm not a fundamentalist. Which time frame am I looking at? That was the 15-minute. So we're going to wait till after the news now, guys. There's going to be nothing now until after the news for us. So we'll stay on this chart. Let me have a look what's going on with the NASDAQ. Yeah, okay, so NASDAQ chart is, I've got no trades available to me on the NASDAQ. Uh, uh, Getting stopped out is so painful. No, it shouldn't be painful. It just is part of trading. It's obviously it's not nice. It's like boxing. You don't want to get hit in the face, but it's part of boxing. And never risk more than you can afford to, let's say, lose. Um, so obviously, Your objective, no, there's no trades here. So things I look for. So if I was to just show you, look, this is my trading view chart. So as I've mapped it out, there is no trades available for me in this red zone. So I can't really do anything with that. Gold, I'm happy to look for more opportunities depending what happens here. So look, I'm going to tell you how I will take a trade on this after the news. Uh, what's it? Okay, things I'll look for on the news data as it comes out. If price spikes and takes out this low, I'll be placing a buy stop above the high here. So look, if price just shoots off to the upside, I'm not placing a trade. Okay. Um, I'm not fond of any moves to the downside, to be fair. I'm not liking the structure, the wicks, the candles, but I am definitely happy with taking trades to the upside. So preference, my preference is the market pushes lower. And see, this is my concern. I sh Because I've moved the stop up a little bit early, I still like this trade to the upside. And I don't mind losing a little, but I will give it a second opportunity dependent. No, I've got to wait. We've got 18 minutes. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Okay, I'm going to wait till after the news. If it goes up and just keeps going up, then so be it. We miss out on the trade. We're going to wait for the next candle. It's going to give another setup. I know it. If this candle closes bullish and the next candle pushes down, got 2 minutes for this candle to close. If it closes bullish and the next candle pushes down, I'll take the trade. If it doesn't trigger by 25 past, I'll cancel the order. So, um, where's TikTok? I've lost TikTok. Uh, where's TikTok? Let me, guys, can you, what's going on? Uh, Look at, yeah, guys, sorry, something's, there we go. Yeah, typical. This is what I'm looking for. That was my fault, moving the stop up too early. But we shall we shall see. It is what it is. Hmm. This the frustration, proper buy setup as well, guys. It was let's there we go. Buy setup is in partial TPs. Let's- I'm going to take 60% off at TP1 because of the news. I'll leave 40% on. Now, yeah, so look, the buy setup did pan out. We would have got TP1. Now look, we've if I get to 20, stops are coming up underneath the low of this candle. So it'd be very little risk. There you go. So we're in. Shall we go? Come on. Push, 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 push. Let's go. Let's go. Doesn't want to move. Come on, you've just robbed me of a TP1 here, guys. Or I robbed myself, I should say. Getting ready. Okay, we're in. We'll see what happens now. I've got about half a pip of, again. Let's see if auto break even works. It's not working again. No, I need to close MetaTrader down and restart. Sorry guys, I can't answer questions at the minute. I'll come back to. Yeah, careful. I know news is coming out, but we'll get to break even at least. We've got 13 minutes. Okay, I've just gone to break even at 5 pips, guys. There we go. 8 pips, 9 pips. There we go. There's half off, 10 pips. So not quite money back, but we're doing all right. Get ready to take some more off, guys, because at 25 pips, I'll take another half off. Hope you're making money out there, guys. Hit some likes if you're making money. Yeah, good, 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 good. That's what I like. See, the way we trade, we get enough chance to get to break even, take money off, and do it before the news comes because we're working on pre-market news. New cash coming into the market, and then just simple price action. Now, I cost myself the first trade because I was too aggressive with my stop initially. But look, that's part and parcel. We're here, we make mistakes, but I'd rather be cautious than not, if that makes sense. I'd rather, you see, I've had another opportunity to get the cash back, okay, and that's it. We've done that, so that's the main thing. It's not about, oh, do we cry about having a losing trade? No, we follow the process, we stick to the rules, and we we do what we do best, which is be disciplined, stay strong, follow the pro. There we go, 25 pips, another half off. 30 pips for Anna, lovely. YouTubers are smashing it. TikTok, right. Any questions, guys? Right, I've got to go back because there was loads coming in back. What are you planning to do with NFP? Make money before it. Where you think gold will hit it high? I've no idea, but you can see where my TP is. So I'm not doing anything now. What do you I think the news will be? Sam Donnelly. No idea. I think it'll probably be bad, but who knows? What time does MY session begin for someone living in the UK? Callum, if you're trading gold, then you've got COMEX that opens at 1:30. That's the commodity exchange. And then if you're looking at like US stock markets, they open at 2:30. News is at 1:30. Yes, Declan. But at 1:20, we're banked. We're money in the bank. Stops at break even. We're good. It can do whatever. Have you ever done a crazy flip on an account? Will, what is a crazy flip on account? Oh, there we go. Let's have half of that. 37 pips. We'll take. Oh, loads coming in. Guys, let me know if you're baking money. Let me know if you. Mark Lad, how are we prepping for NFP? We're just taking pips out of the market, mate. That's what we're doing. 40 pips up now. Uh, so look, whatever happens, happens. So I took another half out at 35 pips. Anna 40 pips and still going. Lovely. So for NFP we buy. I've already bought. I'm literally got about 12% of my position left. Uh, what lot size? I start at 5 and now there's just about half a lot left, I think. Um, do I want to put a partial TP? Okay, I tell you what. Let's just. Oh dear. Um, what do you think of NAS for NFP? Let's have a look, because I don't care now. This can do whatever it's going to do. NAS. Okay, NASDAQ. I will buy. Here you go. Here's my chart. NASDAQ. I will buy above 22,720. So I won't be surprised if the data's bad. What I will look to do with the NASDAQ is if the market comes down and sinks, then I'll look to buy the highs. So I want to see the market come down and then reverse. Terence at Mark Owen, hey, so how do you think gold will do? Terence, is that to me or is there another Mark Owen in this group right now? Bear with me a second, guys. I just need to check. To me. Okay, no, it's because there's I keep noticing that occasionally someone keeps popping in and pretending to be me. Watching from the Philippines, how we doing? So obviously it depends what happens with the NFP numbers, right? Really depends what happens there. Uh, so let's see what's going on here. Not a lot. We got what we got 7 minutes. So obviously it's all going to come. Namibia, welcome. Ignatius, welcome back. Uh, who's that? Is that Trade Buddy? These these people are relentless. Uh, Trade Buddy, yeah, gone. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. There was another one in here. Did anyone message you guys pretending to be me just now? And Rands from the Philippines, how we doing, guys? Yeah, so look, we've smashed it today. We've had what do we have this morning? We had 80 pips out of gold this morning through the London session. I did share this. In fact, did I share the setup in my free channel? Let me have a quick look. Uh, yes, guys. So listen, if you're not in my free channel or you're not in my membership, then you will have missed out on at least 80 pips this morning. So if you want to get on that free channel or you want to join me in the membership, then here, take a look at my stand store. You can click on that, join me in the free channel where I send out alerts on a daily basis, or you can become a member where you get to see it all. Now, also, big news for any user. Who's this? Is there another at Mark Owen in here, or is it me? Sorry, guys. We seem to be having a couple of pretenders in here today that I'm having to uh, find. That one's me. Wow. How do all these people that pretend to be me have more followers than me? I knew it. What? Very, very strange.
Right, everybody.
Sorry, guys.
I have just arrived at a
Trying to
location to
find.
collect my new car.
I'm just trying to find something that's
I'm on
going
one of the
on.
busiest roads there is coming into
What's
London.
going on? How do I get out of this? I don't know how to find my own bloody profile. I'm, this is why I suffer so much with. How did they even copied my standstill link? Now I'm really confused. No, don't do any buying. No, nothing now, guys. No, nothing. Just wait. Please, please wait. There is absolutely nothing to do now. Um, I would hate for you to get into a wrong position because look, ultimately, for look, I mean, this will probably get stopped out from where it is right now, okay? It's probably going to get stopped out from where it is, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, there's a very, very small fraction of the trade running right now. Um, because what's going to happen is just before the news comes out, the spreads are going to open. Yeah, yeah, it's all right. We've banked loads. So thank you for the heads up about the news. I do know the news is in 3 minutes. We've already banked 10 pips. Then we banked 25 pips. Then we banked 35 pips. So yeah, we're massively out of the position. We can't lose. Uh, this could gap $20 now, and I'd still make a lot of money. Okay. Hansi Flick trading now. Hansi Flick, talking about football. Do you see the shocking news today? Did anyone see that? Poor old Diego Jota. So sad. So, so sad. Yeah, man. Awful. He only just got married 2 weeks ago to his childhood sweetheart. I don't know if he's got 2 kids or 3 kids, but it's shocking. Yeah, with his brother. Man, listen, life's so precious. We forget. Um, we forget. Funded account. Oh, okay. Terence, funded accounts. Um, Listen, anyone that wants a funded account, July, there is a summer sizzle offer right now. Open an account through Instant FX Capital. The link is in my stand store. No, I'm not entering. I'm already in the trade. We've already banked three times, or did I close 4 times? So we're just letting it do whatever it's going to do now through the news. Spreads will open and stop me out. So um, anyone that opens a funded account in July, Instant FX Capital, the link is in my stand store. You will get the opportunity to win a free 5K to 100K scaling account. Okay. Anyone that opens an account and places a trade in July will be entered into the draw. The draw is going to happen on Zoom. I'll be doing the draw. It'll be on the 31st of July at 6 p.m. UK time. 6 p.m. UK time on July the 31st. So what happened? Apparently, they were in the Lamborghini at about half past midnight, early hours this morning. They overtook someone on the A52. The tire had a blowout. They crashed. They rolled off or careered off the A52 down a hill. The car. There you go. See, spreads just opened. Oh, look at that. It spiked. What? Nasdaq spiked higher. Nasdaq's shot it. What's going on? Live access removed. What? Wow, listen. Oh, look at that gold go. So interesting. I've just got blocked on TikTok again. Probably because I just blocked two people that were pretending to be me. It's unreal. I'm absolutely baffled with what goes on there. So it's amazing. You yeah, so listen, that's why you always need to scale out a lot ahead of the news. Because if it's gonna be um I'm baffled, honestly. Oh, I just lost signal. Um, but I had, listen, I had uh, uh, 10, I had 5% of my original positioning. So the drop did nothing. Yeah, I got gapped massively, but the drop did nothing. Banked way more on the trade than so so yeah. I'm not quite sure what's going on with TikTok. It's a very, very strange platform. You're giving education, and then you have some Muppets that um, it's unbelievable. Well, I'm not quite sure. I don't understand. I was just having a quick read on what was going on there, but I'm guessing I have no idea. Anyway, so gold's still dropping. NASDAQ is flying. What's going on with the news? So non-farm payroll was a beat. Came in at 147, forecasted 111. Unemployment rate was a beat as well, so unemployment rate has come down. Okay, so look, what I see is the average hourly earnings has dropped. So the detail will be what's important here. So the fact that more jobs have been provided, unemployment rate has gone down, and unemployment claims have come down as well. This is all positive, but you then look at the average hourly earnings that has dropped. So it kind of tells me, I may be wrong, but it tells me from what I'm seeing initially is that the type of labor, the type of jobs that have been created are lower paid jobs. So I don't think this is necessarily good news. I think let's have a look at structure points on gold. Okay, if we can get buyers to come back in above this area, I'm going to be a buyer of gold because I'm going to see what happens, but I'm not sure that this will follow through. I may be wrong, but I'm just thinking the average hourly earnings has dropped. So this is what I'm saying. Um, I'm not going to trade anything until I see what I need to see, which is I need to see a close above here. I don't want to trade a break below. Um, it's just a little bit messy. Um, I just got 0.01 of 0.2 while it dropped. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, Anna, that's the main thing to do. Um, yeah, nothing here. So look, NASDAQ, NASDAQ's at the money level. So again, are we going to see it hold above here, or are we going to see a false break from this area? Well, all will be dependent on um, the NY Open. Okay, let's have a quick look, see if there's anything else here. Yeah, no. So let's see. Maybe we get a. No, you're gonna have to wait one more 15 minutes. So how much did that move? 72 points. Gold's $40 down on the day and still going. Okay, 41. Well, the good news is, what's the good news? If this stays like this, what's the good news? It's creating what? What's it creating? Ah, clear space. Exactly. R.I.P. Diego Jota. Absolutely. I know. Bless, bless, bless. Poor family. R.I.P. Oh, what we see in success stories here. Who's this? Clean day after a long time. 6 out of 6. Is that Gandalf? Yes. Honestly, guys, the team, we are flying. Pips on pips on pips is all I can say. Well done, Gandalf. Uh, yeah, guys. So listen, there's YouTube. There's a massive, massive. So two things. One, July is going to be the last month I'm running the 97 quid a month membership. Is going to go up to 147 after this. So if you're not in it in July, it's going to go back to 147. And the other thing is anyone that buys a funded account from Instant FX Capital this month, they're going to be entered into a free prize draw. And that prize will be a $5,000 to $100,000 scaling account. So it starts at 5,000 and goes all the way up to 100,000. You can see the links in my stand store, along with free Telegram channels, etc. Now, if you were in the free Telegram channel or my members channel, the free Telegram channel showed you the setup this morning that we took in advance. So at 5:30 or 5:45 this morning, I posted the setup that we all secured around 80 pips on gold. Then, if you're obviously in the members channel, it could have been the FX promo that triggered TikTok. Oh, mate, I tell you, God knows. Maybe. God, it was instant, wasn't it? Ah, boom, it was instant. Uh, not quite sure. So anyway, it is what it is. Uh, Okay, that's how silly they can be. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, ultimately, I blocked. There was two people that were pretending to be me in there today. I found them because my name popped up, and then I just searched, and then there was another one pretending to be me that had like 5 times more followers, had like 17,000 followers, had my stand store in his link, so I'm not sure how they managed to create that corruption. I didn't want to say it, but because I was worried about getting banned for saying frauds and things like that, so I just blocked them, and next thing you know, 2 seconds after I blocked them, I got taken down. So I've got a feeling it was. I don't think it's. I think it was me taking people down because that's what happened the other day. So I must have to do it afterwards. Right. I don't think there's DAX. Yeah. Mm, so we are seeing. I mean, look, Euro's down 65 points, cable's down 36, Kiwi's down 52, gold's down 43. We're seeing dollar strength. If this was a higher time frame, guys, I'd be selling right underneath this low right now. And I think if this 5 minute candle closes like this and the next one pushes up, I'm gonna sell. Let's put this way down. Hmm. How many is that? Hmm. 1 minute. Let's see how it closes. Hmm. Okay, gold is still dropping. Interesting. Do we have clear space? Hmm. I'm gonna stay away. 5 minute price action would say lower, but I'm gonna stay away. I think if you're going to take something like this, you do it on lower lot size. But yeah, it's not for me. I'm going to stay away. NASDAQ is not even looking great. So look, I tell you what, let's go and do some analysis and then maybe see what could set up for tomorrow. So guys, how many people in here are new to trading? Let's have a look at the weekly. So the continued range on the weekly is just looking like mess. Look at this. If we look at it, you have outside candle, up range, down range, up range, down range, up range, inside, up range, down range, down range. There's no consistency. So, Kaylin, hello, Mark. After you reach 10 pips and you go to break even, where do you put your break even? At the entry price of some pips above. So, only depends on, so let's say you're trading a pro account or uh, what are the names? Pro, Raw, ECN, where you're trading commission. So I would look at getting the spread and the commission back. So that might equate to, let's say, 2 pips in front. Bjorn's been at it, or Fenton, 7 months full time. Nice one, Fenton. So look, there's no real consistency here on the weekly. Looking at the daily, we can see now, maybe if this is going to close like this, then going into next week, or maybe even tomorrow, depending, we may see the market come back down and test 32.75. Let's look at the 4 hour. So 4 hours broken structure. So I'd be thinking in my mind right now, depending how this 4 hour closes, based on the fact we're seeing potentially this market breaking through that structure point. So we've created a high, new high. This is a higher low. Now we're going to create a lower low no matter what. We're going to have a lower low. We can't have anything else because we've already broken the low. So no matter how the market moves from this point, we've got a lower low. So I'll get rid of this. So based on the structure change, my mind is now thinking I want to look for potential flips to the downside, or I want to think about BPCs. So market to pull back up, look for sellers to come back in and trade it back lower. So let's look at the hourly. Hourly is pretty much identical. So we can see where would I want to trade it down to? Well, there's a sort of like first major swing we can focus on. Nice big candle space. So this is perfect, provided we can get a rotation higher. 30-minute, again, same things. We're just going to wait for a rotation higher, or if the market pushes up, you can look for a flip in to fill the wick. NASDAQ. Oh, okay. So look, the reaction on the NASDAQ is kind of making me think that it was definitely lower paid jobs and less skilled. So maybe even part-time jobs, temporary contracts as opposed to full-time. So where this opened, maybe a move below that would look good. Um, so yeah, I think if you break the news candle low, we're going to see a big move in the market. I can't see if I get any notifications from these lot. Uh, oh, live violation. Right. Okay. So nothing is gonna be there's gonna be no trades here unless we get a close above 22,720. Uh, yeah, I mean it's kind of DAX. I mean the DAX is off limits for me now. I don't like the DAX. There's nothing happening. We've got no clear space. We've got no. If I'm going to trade the DAX, I think I'll be buys above 24,000. So look. tomorrow buys above 24,001. Where do I want to sell? Uh, 23,752. You could look for sells underneath there. There's about 46 pips. So depending how the market, 5.2, yeah, there's around 50 pip range. So you can buy above there, sell below 23,753. Um, who else we got in here? I mean, to be fair, live is only suspended till July the 6th, which I'm only missing tomorrow, and tomorrow's bank holiday in the US, so it doesn't really matter. Couldn't have happened on a better day, but I guess now I can't say anything to do with Instant FX Capital, can't say anything about trading, can't say anything about people that copy me, can't say anything about it. It's mad. I mean, I don't know what you meant to say. You have people that come in and pretend to be you and then ask people on the live stream for hundreds or thousands of dollars, and it's me that's the issue. Uh, okay, so what can we do here? I think gold. No, because we're having a little bit of a decent pullback. I'd be happy to sell underneath the low of this and just have a look, see where the next support. Uh, 30-minute, 15-minute candle on gold closes bullish. Yeah, yeah, it's just going to be the gift to set up. We've got 6 minutes. TikTok think you're a fake, Mark Owen. Yeah, apparently. I just have to keep block. I mean, I, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to somehow. I don't know. I have to look into it. So 6 minutes. We'll see how this 15-minute, 5 minutes now. See how this. Yeah. So basically, there was I don't know 3 or 4 different Mark Owens all using my images, uh, my stuff, and then logging into my stream. And all they're gonna do is they're gonna message everyone in my stream pretending to be me and try and get money out of them. Yeah, it's me that's the fraud. All right, let's have a look at. Um, okay, so let me have a look at getting that set. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that, unfortunately. Where's the chat? This I'm going to place my order underneath the low of the 15-minute candle now. So I've just placed it underneath there. If the next candle keeps going up, then fantastic, because we're going to start waiting for a BPC. So if we can get another uprange 15-minute candle and then another one, and then sellers to come in on the open, fantastic. But the only thing I like about TikTok into other than YouTube is you get a lot more questions, and that helps with conversation. It helps with engagement. When there's no questions coming in and the charts have just got one big candle and there's nothing else, it's like, what to talk about now? Yeah, so it does get a little bit. Uh, it's much better for that point of view from my point of view. I do like all the engagement that comes in, even though some of it can be a little bit tedious, especially if they start talking about fair value gaps and all that. Um, but yeah, didn't have any of that today. Only lasted a good, I don't know, we got about 30 odd minutes out of it. Right, okay. Yawn. Let's have a look what's going on. NASDAQ, nothing. Right, guys, I'll tell you what's going to happen. If the next candle opens and breaks the high of this, I'm just going to cancel the order and close the stream down if there's no questions, uh, and get on with some admin work. So, uh, if you've got any questions, start thinking about them, type them down, and then we can have a look at them. Um, yeah, because in 2 minutes I'm going to probably cancel this order because it looks like it's just going to keep pushing higher, but we'll see. Any questions, guys? If it keeps going, would you do a buy stop on the next 50? No, because it's not come off any structure. It's just a big seller candle. Rob, after these two big moves, can you look for a retrace to fib levels? Rob, do I use fib? Yeah, sure. So a flip entry is, I don't know, let's say this is bearish candle here, and why is that? Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so it's a bearish candle like this, but oh, doesn't want to work for me. So yeah, of course it can happen, but I don't trade them, so I don't talk about them. A flip entry is just where a candle goes from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish. So let's just say we're looking to sell this market now. This is the 15-minute candle. Okay. Uh, okay, so you could have looked at this and said, right, this candle pushed up first. We'll do a flip entry and fill that wick. So it was a bullish candle up here first, and then as soon as it breaks its lows, that would be a flip entry, and you're looking for the market to fill that wick. Now it's much easier for me to draw when I've got when I'm on Zoom as opposed to as opposed to MetaTrader. Right. You can see the setup here. Pleasure, Fenton. Right. Uh, I'm gonna turn this one off for the day now, guys. I've had a great day. It's a bit hot here. I've got some phone calls I need to make, and I've got a little bit of admin, and it's mum-in-law's birthday, so we'll see what happens there tonight. We'll have a nice big feast and a glass of wine. Guys, have an amazing day. And don't forget, if you use funded accounts, get yourself on Instant FX. Anyone that opens an account this month, they'll be in with a chance of winning a free 5K to 100K account. All right, guys, have a good one. Our members, ooh, should we do a live stream in the morning? If we get some good reviews today, maybe we'll do a live stream in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a run as well. Okay, so okay, maybe we'll do a live stream in the morning. Give me some good feedback on TikTok and YouTube, and then maybe I'll schedule one for 6:30 tomorrow morning. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.